Hi everyone, my name is Katherine, but you can call me Kat, and today I have a first impressions foundation video of these foundations. I waited for you, waited. I waited for you, waited. I waited for you, waited. I waited for you. And it is the Revlon Photo Ready InstaFix, as well as the Revlon Photo Ready Prime and Anti-Shine product. So pretty much what happened was this late afternoon I was just putting stock away and I came across this box, and this box just happened to contain some new Revlon products. So pretty much I was just like, yeet! Like a little mini ferret, and was like, I'm so excited. So I went straight to the boss and I was like, sweet baby Jesus, can I please take these home with me and film a video? Please, please. Just a quick disclaimer that the products that I'll be using in this video are just testers. I don't own them or anything, or I don't get to keep them. Pretty much I thought it was just a good way to kind of try some new things and share my opinion with people who would be interested in them. So yeah. For the Photo Ready InstaFix makeup. It's formulated with super refined pigments and unique light filtering technology to give that skin that retouched look with each use. It's a convenient stick and a smooth formula. I can't read. Okay. It's a convenient stick and smooth formula, makes application easy, provides broad spectrum SPF of 20, and lightweight, non-dragging formula glides into the skin and has 6 high-resolution shades. And for the Photo Ready Prime and Anti-Shine Balm, it says it will minimize the look of pores, fine lines, wrinkles to create the perfected looking skin. Also says that it is a balm that can be worn alone or under or over makeup. You can either wear it alone for flawless looking skin, or use underneath makeup to prime and smooth the skin, or use it to touch up over makeup to eliminate the shine. Convenient, compact, makes touch-ups easy, non-irritating and non-greasy oil-absorbing formula, and also has a sponge applicator for easy application. Rightio. Typically when I do a foundation match on myself, I just dive straight into like the light medium shades because, you know, I'm neither pale and light or really tan and dark, so it kind of saves a lot of time. But just for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and swatch all the colors just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what it looks like, I guess. But yeah, just be aware that I believe I'm NC 35 in MAC foundations. So the first shade I'm going to try is 120 Vanilla. That is hella light. This shade is 130 Shell, 140 Nude, 150 Natural Beige, 170 Golden Beige, 160 Medium Beige. So now what I want to do is just kind of let that sit on my skin for a bit, because I do notice when it does dry, it might dry a little bit darker. I think we have a clear winner, and that is the 140 Nude, which is this third shade here. I feel like that just goes right into my skin. Everything else is obviously, this is way too white. It just looks like it's sitting top of the skin, and the rest of the shades look like, obviously, they're too dark and almost like, I don't know, orangey looking on my skin. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do my whole face with the 140 Nude. Don't mind if I do makeup wipe. Dry. So tonight I'll be using the Real Techniques buffing brush by Samantha Chapman. I'm thinking I want to see how effective the primer actually works by just doing half of my face, and then obviously put the foundation all over. So we'll see how well the primer works. Just for hygiene reasons, because these are work testers, I'm not going to use the sponge applicator. I'm just going to use my foundation brush. Let's get started. It definitely feels like smoothing and slippery on the skin. Like you can see, it's already taking away the shine. See that shine that's happening just above the brow bone? Shloop. Hey presto, it's gone. Yeah, so no doubt about it. It definitely holds true to what it's claiming. Mattifies the skin, smooths out the skin, in which, you know, most primers usually do. The main ingredient in a lot of primers are dimethicone, which is basically a type of silicone. What makes a good primer to me is the amount of silicone that they put in, the way it's formulated. I find that if it's too much silicone, it doesn't do anything for my skin. It just kind of sits on my skin and it doesn't really do anything for it. It almost feels oily, but it doesn't look oily because obviously it's mattifying the skin. And I like my primers to set a little bit, so we'll see how well this one goes. I think my favorite primer of the moment is the Stila foundation, that swirly looking one, only because it's so moisturizing and it doesn't have such a high silicone content. But we'll see how this one goes. You never know. Yeah, oh yeah. Smooth like a baby's bum. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take 140 Nude and just pop that all over my face. And again, you know, it's entirely up to you if you want to use your fingers, if you want to use a brush, but I'm going to go ahead and use a brush tonight just because I don't want to get my hands dirty. But it's good if you do decide to use your fingers, it's good because it actually helps warm up the product and it makes it almost a little bit more pliable. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use a brush. Okay. I am looking hella light. I think that looks pretty nice. That's a pretty good match. There's something off about it. I really want to, like, you know, put a bit of bronzer and blush. It just feels so, I just feel like so flat and one tone, you know, like it's not very balanced. But just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to put blush or bronzer or anything like that because I really want to see how the foundation sets. I don't feel like there's a giant chunk of makeup on the face, so it is definitely lightweight. I agree with that, and it's definitely mattified the skin a little bit, so yes, I definitely agree with that too. It is currently 10:41. I guess I'll see you guys soon. We'll see how it holds up in an hour's time. So now it is 11:52. It's been just over an hour, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this foundation. Like usually within like 15 minutes or definitely within an hour, I already get some sort of shine going through. But you know, it's still relatively very soft and very matte. But my nose, I'm actually really surprised that isn't like all oily. I can imagine that after probably a whole day, my nose would probably start to go a bit gross after all the oil production. The foundation will probably start to separate and shear out, but so far so good. I kind of like this foundation. It does feel oily, but it doesn't look oily, so it's a little bit uncomfortable to touch like this. But you know, you guys shouldn't be touching your face anyway because it's not hygienic. But yeah, I just feel like in these kind of situations I'm really tempted to set it with powder, but it doesn't look like it needs to be set with powder. But it just feels like when I touch my face. I can't stop saying I sound like a broken record, but that's just what I feel. I guess it's really hard to tell because I'd really like to wear this foundation for the rest of the day to see how it goes. But you guys, honestly, it's so late. I want to go to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm just so tired. I don't think I want to stay up till morning just to see how this foundation goes. I just slept in my makeup. Holy shit. I didn't mean to, but I did, and it happened. It doesn't help. You could have just woke me up at fucking 2 o'clock. Useless. It's 6 o'clock. Useless. I guess I'll show you guys anyway. The oils on my nose kind of did come out a lot more, and it actually made the foundation go a bit funny. I will show you in the close-ups, and just a little bit of creasing underneath the eyes, but nothing like too visible and dramatic. Other than that, the rest of my face, the areas around my face are still relatively matte, in which I am very impressed about. I like that. It didn't prevent anything pretty much. I feel like I'm still having the same amount of shine on both sides of the nose, and it didn't really do anything else other than make me feel really uncomfortable. I actually prefer this side because it does feel like it's set a little bit, but this feels like it hasn't set, if that makes any sense. So basically it just feels so much more comfortable without the primer. Other than that, I really do like the foundation. It still made my face still relatively matte. My foundation has sheared out a little bit, which makes it look a lot more natural. It gives it that nice skin shiny effect, except on my nose. That's just gross. I need to blot that. I have heard a few negative things, like it doesn't go that well with dry skin. It has a tendency to settle in with the dry patches, but obviously I don't have that problem, so you know, that's not a negative for me. Alright, thanks so much for watching this video. I feel like this is a bit of a fail video, guys. Like, hashtag fail whale. The battery ran out, and then I've shut my eyes to just have a rest, and next minute it's freaking daylight. Other than that, I probably definitely recommend it for people who have normal to combination skin based on what I've heard. But if you've tried it and you have dry skin, let me know if you've ever experienced that problem. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for putting up with my fail video, and subscribe if you can. It makes me happy. I literally check my Gmail every single morning just to see if anyone subscribed. Yeah. Do it if you can. Just kidding. Only if you want to. No pressure. Mwah. Bye. Kind of not really, because I am wearing foundation, but never mind. So if you guys are interested on how I got from this face to this look, stay tuned. Hello, testing. Ding, 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 ding. Filming.